York Times. The New York Times is, well, kind of saying that they owe Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida, an apology. The story is at hotair.com. Ed Morrissey is writing. Because as, you know, they discuss it, what's going on in Florida when you talk about COVID cases, they opened up, but they did not have what's the word I'm looking for? They did not have the cases, the problems that places like New York had. New York had more serious problems, same with California. Florida did a better job. Certainly people died in Florida, but lockdown did not have to be the answer. And the New York Times, writing that to bask in that feeling, even if it is only that, is to ignore the heavy toll the coronavirus exacted in Florida. One that is not yet over. More than 32,000 Floridians have died. An unthinkable cost that the state's leaders rarely acknowledge. What are they supposed to do? You know, rent their clothes and just sit there in tears every second of the day? They're running a state. Miami-Dade County averaged more than 1,000 new coronavirus cases a day over the past 2 weeks, one of the nation's most serious outbreaks. And Florida is thought to have the highest concentration of B117, which is a variant of COVID, first identified in the UK. Which is interesting that the New York Times said this, because we're not allowed to notice that coronavirus comes from Wuhan. Remember, if you noted that the virus was from China, you were a racist or something. But it's okay to note that the variant comes from the UK. Totally fine. That's the Brits. Right? Is that not right? The New York Times. F these people. That's what I thought. They continue, yet Florida's death rate is no worse than the national average, and better than that of some other states that impose more restrictions, despite its large numbers of retirees, young partiers, and tourists. Caseloads and hospitalizations across most of the state are down. Here it is. Let me just say it properly. The tens of thousands of people who died were in some ways the result of an unspoken grand bargain. The price paid for keeping as many people as possible employed, educated, and some Floridians would argue sane. Holy cow. That's your way of apologizing? That what Ron DeSantis and